A school north of the GTA is digging up a solution to an old problem: how to get students interested in history. It's an archaeology class where students can explore a historical site near Barrie. Mike Wise has the story.
They take the school bus to Fort Willow Park 5 times a week. For these students from St. Joseph's High School in Barrie, this is no ordinary field trip. They're digging up the field.
You're going to have to spray this down.
Their history teacher is a licensed archaeologist, guiding his students through a real archaeological dig.
They spend their first two periods in class and the next lunch and the next 2 periods out here excavating.
Although it is rare, archaeology is offered in other Ontario high schools, but the big difference is those courses usually end with fake archaeological digs, with students unearthing artifacts that teachers put in the ground the night before. Not here. At this site, students are finding examples of native pottery dating back 1,000 years.
We found one big piece where you can feel the fingerprint of the native that made it so long ago, and it's weird that you think no one's held that in so long. It's cool.
Fort Willow dates back to the War of 1812. It was a British supply warehouse built along a portage route used by native people and fur traders connecting Lake Simcoe to Georgian Bay. It allowed the British to supply their forts further west. It never saw battle, but was staffed by military officers, and students are learning what their lives were like by digging up what they left behind.
We think we have the party pit because you find glass, wine bottle pieces.
I have a Jaws harp. There's another piece missing from it, but people would put it in their mouths and play it, like Fred Penner. So it shows the officers had some stuff to fool around with. It's cool. It's always exciting to find something like, oh, there were actually people who did things.
The students measure, archive, and even photograph the site, keeping proper notes on thousands of artifacts. They find it's making history relevant, as well as some other courses.
A lot of them are surprised by the amount of science and math they need for archaeology. That does shock a lot of them, that they have to get their calculators out.
Carter says demand for this course is so high he's had to turn away students. But he says there's enough material buried here, he could keep the course going for several more years. Mike Wise, CBC News, Springwater Township.
A battle is shaping up between the city and the